Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We are in Crossbell, still going around talking to everyone in the outer cities while doing a few side quests. So, what I'm gonna do before we head over to our next outer destination, which is America Village, is that I wanna go by Imelda, because apparently when you have enough points collected, she might give you a hidden side quest, which someone notify me of in the comments. Yes, normally I don't want to be spoiled of things, but if it's a quest that is this much missable, I don't mind. So thanks for that. So we're gonna check it. I don't know if I have enough points collected with all the side quests that I've done. So I will check now, and if I have more points, like 10 more points than I have right now, I will check again if we are able to. But let's check it out. And of course, if you don't have enough points, then it is what it is, because it's a blind playthrough and I think we missed quite a few points along the entirety of the game. Because like I said, I'm not playing a big guide, it's my first experience with Zero and we're doing the best we can by talking to everyone we can. But apparently there are a few hidden quests that you need to do in a specific order, talk to a certain person on a certain moment of time, or do certain actions during the quest that you're doing. So there's a lot of possible moments of missing points, but I'm fine with that. Because where we are right now with the points, we're doing actually pretty good. It's not too bad. So we'll continue on the way like we have been doing, but let's check on Imelda for now.
Oh well, that little mystery can wait. I have business to deal with today. That old man should be calling me any minute now about that lovely place. I have prepared quite the arrangement to sway him.
What is she talking about? I'm guessing the quest is gonna be about this, about the arrangement with her abandoned building in the downtown district. So I'm guessing I am actually missing a few points. So we're gonna come by here later and hopefully we still can. If we can't, that is slightly sad, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go to America Village. And we shouldn't have to walk that far, we can just take the bus. Or do we want to go to Tangram Gate first? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because we want to go everywhere anyway, so... Crossbell City, a place where mafioso run free throughout the streets. It sure sounds exciting. The stories of Crossbell being the continent's city of sin must have been true. A city of sin. That is not a reputation you actually want as a city, but that's me. I'm a little ashamed that we ended up dumping the investigation on the Sergeant Mayor and you guys. I guess us ordinary guardsmen need to up our game if we're gonna be good enough to tackle stuff like that ourselves. Well, don't be ashamed, this is what the SSS is here for. Well, everyone appreciate you all for backing up Sergeant Major Seeker at the Moon Temple. The special support section really is no joke. Well, we're in your debt. If you ever need an helping hand, feel free to call Tangram Gate. And you can always call the SSS in case of an emergency. The mess hall was running a bit low on ingredients, so I decided to stop by to wholesale some to them. Now then, I don't want to keep Tomas waiting. I should hurry and bring the rest of the crates in before I get too carried away. He's just doing his job and that's that. Cargo check, all clear. We just need your signature over at the reception desk and then you're all set to pass through. Well, I came to Crossbell seeking to sell goods from the Eastern Quarter. Considering there aren't any places that specialize in selling Eastern accessories, they are going to sell like hotcakes. Well, it does sound like a good idea, huh? Well, we actually find loads of contraband during our inspections here, but too often all it takes is a bribe to the commander for them to be on their way. A system that turns a blind eye to evil when shown some mirror isn't moral. Yeah, the commander, he can be a bit of a douche, but well, let us say we haven't spent a lot of time with him, so we're just basing that upon rumors. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be true. I probably shouldn't have thought of some plan before actually coming to Crossbell. I could always go to America Village. One of my friends who visited during the festival said it's definitely a must-see. He wouldn't stop going on about the sights, so maybe that's not a bad idea. Then again, going on tour of Mainz's mines is awfully tempting too. Well, Burl seems to have finally recovered from that scouting mission of his. Even managed to go back to guard duty. Finally cuts me a break, thank Ideas. Patrolling an area you're not used to is seriously draining. Oh well, I guess I'll grab a bite to eat before heading back to work. I might as well grab some food before going back to work. Delicious. Well, lately people have been traveling all over the way to Tangram Gate just for our food. Having a customer come back for another meal is the best compliment a chef could get. Yes, it could also mean that you need to create a little bit more diversity in your meals. Because you only have the boiled fish hot pot, so yeah. It's not a lot of variety, is it? Well, Deputy Commander Bills, make sure to not put too much on the garment's plate throughout the day. If we were drained when stuff really hits the fan, we'd be done for. You guys should stay in tip-top shape too. You have to be ready for anything. Make sure you rest up whenever you can. You never know when you need to spring into action. Heck, rest here if you want. I do not mind. I can imagine you do not mind. Shall we do that? Shall we have a little bit of a rest? Why not? Now that Major Seeker isn't here, it's a bit cheaper. He's already on the way. It is funny that in Belgard you have Rixia and here you have Ilia on the wall. It's almost like a rivalry through with the guardsmen. Oh, in the end, the guardsmen were able to finish the investigation and you four plus the Sergeant Mayor had to take over. I guess when push comes to shove, you were all just better than us right now. Well, as one of Deputy Commander Bill's guardsmen, I don't plan on giving up. Don't. Definitely try to get better. And we'll support you any way you can. I see. So these are your discoveries from the Moon Temple investigation. Good work, Seeker. Well, the special support section are the ones you should be complimenting, ma'am. And without them, the investigation wouldn't have been a success. So, ma'am, what do you think we should do about all this? You described in your report a bell that seemed to summon fiends, correct? If my hunch is right, it might have something to do with the artifacts. I plan to consult Archbishop Aralda about his opinion on the matter. Oh, that sounds like a smart idea, ma'am. If you want, I can go ahead and contact the cathedral and try to set up a meeting. Please do. Oh, we really appreciate your help yesterday, everyone. I couldn't have done it without you. When I went to inform the Deputy Commander of our success, she asked me to put together the report ASAP, so I did, of course. I sure hope the Septian Church will cooperate with us. Without their expertise, I doubt we'll be able to uncover the truth behind that bell. Well, I'm sure at some point we'll be confronted with the truth, even if we don't go after it. Good work yesterday, everyone. Your investigation was a success. Though we still may not know the exact cause of your incident, you managed to put a stop to both the bell and those monsters. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. You can leave the rest of the investigation to the Guardian Force. Yeah, we will. But we'll always be here if there's need of any help. Yeah, there's definitely no one here. Alright, let's get to the roof. before we head over to America. Oh, thank goodness it didn't take long for Burrell to get back on his feet. Some CGF guardsman he is. Getting scared by monsters so bad he fainted is seriously uncool, man. Well, when we went to scout on the temple, I got spooked real bad by some monsters. I was bedridden for a while actually. I didn't mean to be such a burden on everyone. I've got to work harder than ever before to make it up to them. Well, doesn't hurt to put in a little bit extra effort. Even if the reason is valid. Because being scared of a few ghosts, I can totally imagine that. Not that I've ever seen ghosts, but I can imagine they would be pretty scary. Yes, all the way to America. This guy coming with us? Nope. Oh, I saw a huge crowd of people when I was selling vegetables in Crossbell City this morning. Some sort of mafia dispute was going on, I heard. I can't say I'm envious of the city folk. Yeah, I wonder if the mafia also has their hands in the outer cities. God, it doesn't seem like it, but you never know with the mafia. Should I make a lunch before heading to work today? I've got tired of eating at the ash tree inn every day, so something new would be fun. Yeah, eating the same every day after a while, it does get so boring. Wow, the butterflies sure are out and about. Are they now? Oh, that Fisherman Guild member over there. All he does is cast his line and stare into space. Look pretty relaxing, to be honest. Maybe someday I'll get to cast a rod too. Yeah, but like I said before, you'll only cast a rod if you take the first step. They're not gonna cast it for you. Oh, Dad seems content with going with the flow, but I'd rather not live in poverty. Can never come up with some other plan. We racked up more than of a profit than we have in a long time with the food stall at the anniversary festival. I was loitering in the inn after only buying a cup of coffee, so CD came and hit me with her feather duster. That girl sure loves her mirror. Lucky for her, I just don't have the heart to say no. I'll order a light meal. Yeah, so you spent all your money just for a little bit of attention. It's not the right way, but it works, I guess. My only goal when opening this inn was to create a place where villagers can unwind and enjoy a good meal. That's why I don't really care about turning a profit. As long as I can keep the lights on, that's all I need. Don't tell anyone else though. CD gets ticked off when she hears me saying that. I think it's probably okay to only just make enough money to live on, but CD says that way of thinking is absurd. Well, when she gets accustomed to the inn, I'm sure she'll start to understand how I feel. Well, I hope so. But it's kind of a way like how I view my channel. I don't want or need to make profit of it. I just want to create a community of people that like the game we play and have fun while doing it. That's all. Well, Gambler Jack is starting to hook me. I can't wait to see how it ends. Hey, I know the book. If I remember correctly, Jack ends up... Not another word. You need to put a lid on this awful habit of yours, Govan. Spoiling someone on how a story ends is plain unforgivable. Really, how many stories do you think you've ruined for me at this point? Oh, sorry Alfred. You won't hear a peep out of me about it anymore. There's nothing worse than spoiling someone on how a story ends. Or what its big twist is. I may be good friends with Govan, but he needs to break that nasty habit, or else. Come on, I was hoping I was gonna get an extra book from them now. Ah well. Oh, Stefan has never gotten much exercise, so I imagine my surprise to see him running around the village like this. I'm so relieved. It seems like he's finally starting to become friends with other kids here. Ow, 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 ow.
I ran around just a little bit yesterday and now my legs feel like ready to fall off. How pathetic. Still, it was a lot of fun. Just keep on running. Eventually, it will become easier. Earlier, I baked an apple pie that we could have for an afternoon snack, but if Stefan doesn't hurry up, this tasty treat is going to have to wait. You serious? Ah, no way. What games are we gonna play today? I think I like the ones with lots of running the most. Oh, Stefan said he was going to take the day off and rest back at the inn. Did he get sick? Might as well pay him a visit later. Yeah. They're not only friends, they are good friends. Because if you're feeling a little bit ill, there's always just a few friends that come by and see how you are. Those are the best ones. Jack not exactly the hard-working sort, so I always give him an earful when he slacks off. Every now and again he tells me, just you watch. I'll go to the city and make a name for myself. Oh yeah? If you have enough free time to do that, why don't you just learn how to run the shop properly? Every now and then Jack just tells me, you watch, I'll go to the city and make a name of myself. Grams gave me another one of his angry lectures. At this point maybe I really should ditch this place and move to Crossbell City. But if I did that, then Grams would be stuck here all alone. At this point maybe I should just ditch this place and move to Crossbell City. I can't leave Grams all alone though. Yeah, despite everything, still such a good guy. I really think I do have to catch my own fish, don't I? Oh well. Derek, the chief's son, isn't trying his damnedest to modernize the village or something, but you ask me, America's perfect just the way it is. It always been. As far as I'm concerned, it'd be a right tragedy if this cozy little village just got turned into some copy of Crossbell City. You ask me, America is the best just the way it is. Always been. Yeah, but there's a big difference by making a village bigger and turning it in Crossbell City. Because you can still have the vibe of this village, but have it bigger, more prosperous than it is. It doesn't all have to be asphalt. Nope, nobody here. Oh, why exactly has Crossbell City decided to modernize like they have? And why is America Village so intent on living in the past, when the future is now? If we can't figure out those reasons and any hope of modernizing the village, it will disappear. Well, it's a good thing to question, but I think for every place, the answer is different. Because like I said, I don't see America Village ever turning into a land full of asphalt and skyscrapers, but they could add a few extra houses, a few extra buildings, a few extra shops, and it will still have that village vibe. There's no point in comparing Crossbell City with America the way Derek does. Crossbell City is Crossbell City and America Village is America Village. It is by the goddess' will that each take their own form and serve their own purpose. He is right about that though, but it doesn't mean you can't expand. Oh, my husband and our son are always getting into heated arguments due to their conflicting ideals. Well, they never turn out well though, since neither is willing to compromise. Well, being so stubborn and hot-headed is probably why they are who they are and why they are so successful. Because being stubborn can be a good thing, as long as you know your limitations. Alright, that's it for America. We can go back to town. That means the only thing we have left to do is getting to St. Ursula's and, well, see if we can talk to Gunther and see if he can find out what's going on with the drugs. And having said that, during
reading the comments with some of the videos, I was thinking about the drugs a little bit more. Not drugs in general, but the drugs in the game. That someone in the comments said that, Jade Close by the way, said that the drugs were glowing a little bit, and they were having some properties, like quartz properties that I was seeing. And I had an idea. At the time I just wrote it down, thought, well, it's not a bad idea, and the more I think about it, maybe there is more to it. Because yes, the drugs have a little bit of a shine to them. And then I remembered that a few scenes back, well, I think, was it in a previous chapter or earlier in this one? I don't know, it's beside the point. We had a scene where Kia was making breakfast at the SSS, and suddenly she started to glow when she was cooking. And suddenly what she made was more than wonderful, more than like a professional can. And then I realized that, is that glow the same as the glow with the drugs? Is the increase in talent she got to cook the food also what's in those drugs that give the people more in their talent than what they could do? Being a broker, being a gambler, or whatever, things that are very inferior, like not really hard thing. Like yes, you can get stronger and stuff like that, but luck, if there's a talent, how do you increase that? And maybe that glow that Kia had is also what's working in the drugs itself. I know it's a bit of a broad theory, but the more I think about it, the more I think there's something to it. But we have to play more in order to find out more, because we're not letting the drug thing go. It's gonna pop up in a moment when we talk to Gunther, and hopefully we'll learn more about what it actually is and what it actually does. And I'm thinking there's gonna be a link with Kia. Alright, we're gonna talk to everyone at Ursula before going towards the research facility. And hopefully we'll get another side quest while we're there, getting a little bit more points. If not, like I said, it is what it is. Well, the hospital been bringing in a lot of scary looking guys all morning. I can't say I was expecting that when I woke up today. Did something happen in the city? Let me guess. People they arrested after the whole incident at Heiyue? Maybe. Kate? What are you doing here? I believe it's rare for uniformed members of the CPD to be assigned duties that take them outside of the city. Oh, I was escorting some people here. You see, there are a few members of Heiyue recovering at St. Ursula's hospital. And since some of the 2nd Division detectives want to question them, I was put in charge of driving them here with one of the police cars. I don't think the department knows how bad of a driver I am though. Gotcha. What matters is that you made it. Oh, thanks, but Heiyue, they're one of the Mafia, right? I didn't know how about them at all. The 2nd Division sure has taken their time with the questioning. Last time I checked, it was already past noon. I hope those Heiyue guys aren't giving them a hard time. I hope the other way around. Don't mess around too much with the Heiyue guys.
さてと、ユアヒム先生の時間が空いているか確かめないとな。
まずは受付に行きましょう。
また釣りとかに行ってなきゃいいんだが。
ありそうですね。
Well, if that's the case, we know where he is. We know where he likes to fish. Oh, I came to visit my boyfriend today. You could call him a bit of a delinquent. I just hope he doesn't cause the other patients too much problems. Is he a testament or a viper? Who does he think he is, playing games with a viper's leader? Dino, when I come back, you're gonna have hell to pay. Oh, I hope the patient that was carried to the ICU will be okay. I hope so too, whoever he is. It might be one of the Heiyue guys. Still wish that he becomes better though. A lot of people outside today. Oh, I'm in the middle of studying for our next exam. Could you please leave me alone?
The exam is still quite far away, but it's always best to start prepping early. Oh, word is that the patient who was carried into the hospital this morning had a gunshot wound. Oh dear, I hope the hospital doesn't get caught up in anything dangerous because of all this. Oh yeah, it's the Heiyue guys. Alright, let's do the males first, as always. Oh, did you know that Dr. Gunther lives here in the dorms too? He's always a lazy bum in the morning, so I have to make sure to give him a good scolding before he starts working. Oh, I can totally see him being a lazy bum. 100%. Alright, no one here. No nurses up there that we can look at from down here. Oh, I have some free time until the evening, so I should probably study just a tad. Might as well put all these medical textbooks I logged over from home to good use. Yeah, just don't study too much, because if you study too much, you might forget the whole thing. At least that was how it was for me. If I studied too much, I just ended up forgetting details and only remember the broader strokes. Oh, I accidentally bought a tad too many bed sheets when filling out the purchase forms, and Maiva got really ticked off of me. Again. You see, I thought 50 sheets weren't enough, so I added one more zero to the order. No biggie, I decided not to freak out on every little mistake. Just brush it off, Cerrone. Nobody's perfect after all. 500 bed sheets. Really? That's a lot of ghost costumes. Maiva's really heated right now, but I've decided not to let that get to me. I'm not going to worry about every little thing anymore. Just gotta brush it off. Nobody's perfect after all. Yeah, but still. 500, really? Dr. Gunther and the others just ran back into the hospital. I didn't get a good look, but it seems that they had a serious wounded man with them. Alright, I'm gonna assume that he's still in the research ward and not somewhere else. Well, if that's the case, we'll just run into him and see what happens. It's always just best guess, isn't it? Oh, hello everyone. Thank you so much for yesterday. It was nothing. Besides, we got something out of it too. Oh, someone looks happy. Me? Well, I get to go visit the city tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. And father told me he would be able to take a break from work. That busy geezer managed to get a day off from the guild, huh? Oh, I'm so happy for you, Shizuku. Now you can give him the present you made yesterday. That's my plan. Oh, and if it's okay with you, would you mind if I came and play with Kia? Of course you can. You're always free to stop by. We have work to do, but the chief and Kia should be at the SSS building. I can already picture Kia's smiling face when you arrive. Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to dress up when I leave tomorrow then. Oh, I hope I get to meet Kia during tomorrow's trip. That will really make tomorrow perfect. I hope so too. Because Kia would indeed be very happy. Oh, I'm so glad. This must be the happiest I've ever seen Shizuku during her time here. Well, I know I have just as bright of a smile on my face if you told me I was going to get to spend some time with Ilya. Shizuku isn't able to get away from the hospital very much, so I hope her day out is packed full of fun for her. I think we all hope so. Cause that girl deserves a bit of fun. The plan was to hide out in the hospital till the storm blew over, but little did I know that I'd have another one awaiting me here. One by the name of Martha. It was just my luck I'd be assigned that bullish nurse administrator of all people. This place has become quite hostile.
I can stand that, nurse administrator. Who does she think she is, bossing me around? Damn it all. Why does a diet member like myself have to go through such torture? Then go back home. You're not even sick, if I have to guess.
I'm fine. I'm just a little fit, that's all. Mr. Seal is supposed to come check on me later too, so I'll be okay.
I hope she does. That she doesn't forget about it because of Suzuku's news.
Yeah, I just had my appendectomy this morning. And god damn, it was horrible. It hurts and I'm hungry, I want to sleep, but I don't want to do anything either.
Yeah, you're gonna be in pain for a couple of days.
Oh, I just got a phone call from my mother-in-law saying that she'd bring my son to come pay her a visit. Oh, what do? She's gone to such great lengths to accommodate me while I'm here. I don't know how to begin to repay her.
Well, just say thanks. I'm sure she's doing it because she thinks you deserve it.
Oh my, there's so many people here today. So what are you here to visit?
Gunther. But the patients are just a little bit extra.
Oh, thankfully the patient that was carried in today only suffered minor injuries. As of now, he should be sleeping in room 201.
Alright, guess gonna see who it is. Is it gonna be Dino or one of the UE members? Cause according to a Viper outside, Dino was a bit of an ass, apparently.
Oh, the entire hospital has been awfully hectic ever since this morning. But it seems to finally be settling down now. All things considered, I'm just thankful that the man brought in is in stable condition. Oh, the bedsheet used at St. Ursula are bought from Mr. Heiyue, a local trader. And I, being the intelligent person I am, decided to put Sharon in charge of ordering more. I told her to buy 50 and she bought 500. 500, you hear me? 500! Thanks, ideas. Mr. Hayworth noticed something was off and notified the hospital. What am I going to do with that girl? If it had been any other trader, we would have definitely been forced to buy the 500, no question asked. If I can say anything about Sharon, is that she's absurdly lucky.
Well, it's apparently a talent. Heiyue goons, huh? Aren't they cute having a story lined up beforehand? They went the whole 9 yards.
Is the 2nd Division looking into the attack on Heiyue?
Yep, request came straight from the 1st Division. They asked if we could get statements from those hospitalized and see what we can dig up. But it's not like these guys will ever rat on Yui. Their lips are sealed. Those 1st Division guys really piss me off sometimes. They knew we'd get Jack's squad. Were they taken advantage of because 1st Division didn't want to go through the formality of taking statements? That's rough. Guess the 2nd Division got its own trials and tribulations to deal with. Well, I've been holding out since this morning, hoping we get even a scrap, but I think it's time we pack it up. These Yui guys are tough customers, I give them that. It's the first time I've interacted with them, but they're clearly well trained and loyal to a fault, even in the lower ranks. Damn the 1st Division, this is why they piss me off. They always waltz in and snatch our cases, and then have the balls to drown us in busy work while the real action is out there. Several men from Heiyue Training Limited were carried on stretchers this morning. One was transferred to his ward, and for the time being, this is where he'll stay. At least until he's well enough to be able to speak. However, it's clear that these aren't wounds normal civilians would ever get. Calling these men suspicious would be an understatement. Well, the doctor's at least not here. Oh, my girlfriend is stopping by to visit today. I told her she didn't have to, but she absolutely insisted. Talk about embarrassing, right? You like it, just admit it. The new guy apparently got banged up bad during a fight. I don't know how I feel about sharing a room with what could be some rough and tough thug. Damn police are best like always. They can ask me whatever question they like. Still don't get anything out of me. I may not look so worse for wear, but I'm still a patient, am I not? They could afford to show a little consideration toward a man on the mend. Apparently, my co-workers who are admitted with me are still in the ICU. I hear they should be able to wake up by tomorrow though. I must admit, St. Ursula does work wonders. Okay, so he's pissed he's here, he's not gonna tell anything, but he's happy they know what they're doing. I can imagine that. Well, this morning was the first time I've ever seen someone get carried in from an ambulance. I sort of wish I didn't see it, actually. He was writhing in pain and it made my stomach just twitch. Oh, the man who was carried in here seems to be in stable condition now. His injuries were clearly caused by bullets and physical blows. Everything about it just sets off my alarms. Yeah, they definitely were fighting. Oh, sweet Heiyue, please protect my daughter. Keep her from contracting something serious. Jeez, Mom, you're going to worry yourself sick. I promise it's just a cold. Providing the best of our care to those everywhere is Saint Ursula's motto. Scoundrel or not, we try to treat each and every patient to the utmost of our abilities. Yeah, that's how it should be, isn't it? A doctor shouldn't judge a patient. Society will.
あら皆さん、セシルさんにご用ですか？
いえ、実はまたユアヒム先生に相談したいことがありまして。
お時間がもらえないか問い合わせていただけませんか？
ええ、お安いご用です。あ、ヨアヒム先生いらっしゃいましたか？先生にご来客ですけど今お時間は都合が悪い。何か診察や研究でも。はあ、わかりました。釣りに行こうつもりですね。ダメです。勤務時間中はきちんと仕事をしてください。
相変わらずみたいだな。
普段はとても優秀な医師みたいですけど。
ええ、支援課のロイドさんたちです。はいはい。ではこのまま研究室にお通ししますね。ヨアヒム先生がお会いになるそうです。どうぞ研究棟の方へ。
どうも。
お手数をかけちまったみてえだな。
Oh, that we did. We know where it is. Oh, Dr. Gunther is waiting for you on the 4th floor of the research ward. You know, I recommend you hurry there before he sneaks away. Yeah, we will. Just finishing off the last bits. A number of people were rushing in from Crossbell City only hours ago, all in critical condition. It took a joint effort from everyone on staff, but Joachim and I just finished patching them all up. I'm well and truly wiped out. Maybe I really am getting old. Yes, you definitely are. Well, developing medical equipment is challenging, no doubt, but it's just as equally fascinating to fiddle around with new, up-and-coming treatments. I can't help but buzz with excitement when I think about our designs and prototypes seeing real use someday. Oh, when developing medical orbment, safety always has to be our top priority. After all, these things are going to be used on people. You can't chance even a teensy little error. That right there is what makes this field so difficult to begin with. Safety takes precedence when developing medical orbments. Even with lab rodent testing, we have no definite data on how well a certain treatment might work on humans. That is true, and that's why I keep on testing. Oh, my shift today lasts all the way until the evening. Everything is so peaceful and Dr. Gunther isn't around. Yep, I think I lay back and relax when I get back to my room. Well, he is around, he's just not in your face. That dog Gailey seems eager to perform an operation on this morning's patient. I suppose the surgical department can carry its weight after all. Yeah, It's what they specialize in, so I know they can do the job. Alright, let's quickly get ourselves to the 4th floor. But considering where we are with this episode, I think I'm gonna leave it here and enter their facility on the next time, because when we're gonna talk to Gunther, it's not gonna be a simple conversation, and just know that. It's gonna take at least a little bit. So let's do that on the next one, and that way we can spend all the time we need talking to him about the drugs, our theories, and see if some of the things we are noticing are actually right. Even though there's a chance that he needs to put some things to the test before he can confirm whatever we think it is. Because is there a connection with Kia? That is what I want to know, most of all. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As we hit into the research ward, talk to Dr. Gunther and see what we can find out about the drugs. See you then. Bye bye.